So today we're going to learn how to use myfitnesspal. Now it's a great app to track your meals and to know how much you're actually eating per day. You can also use it as a meal planner, and we're going to go through it real quickly right now. So let's pull up the app and go into it. So when you first sign up for the app, it's going to ask for your age and your weight and your goals and things like that. Once you have that in, it's going to give you a goal, and you can follow that, or you can follow with something that your trainer or someone decides how much calories you would need. So in order to change that, you go to the me section and you can go to the gear icon and you hit my goals and you go to nutrition goals. So you can tap on the calories and change it there. So let's say, for example, you want to change it to 2,200 calories because you want to maybe build muscle, and you can do that. So you can also change the ratio of the percentage of carbs, proteins, and fats, but just by clicking on them. And let's say you wanted 50% carbs and 30% protein and 20% fat. You can have it that way, but typically I like to have it at 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fats. After you set your goals and everything, you can go to the diary section and start adding in food. So a couple ways to add in food is that you can tap on add food and you can search it. So let's say for breakfast you type in eggs and you can search it and you'll get a bunch of results. So look for one with resembles something close to what you had. So anything with a green tick is usually verified by myfitnesspal. So for example, let's pick this egg, and for the serving size you can change to what you actually have. So the eggs I normally have are usually the medium size ones, and I typically have 4 eggs in the morning. So once you have that, you can add the food and it goes right to your breakfast, as well as you can add in other things. So let's say, for example, I had bread, and we'll look for something that's reasonably close to what I had, and the more detailed you get, the better results. So I had wholemeal bread. Let's see what pops up. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I will put 1 slice for my servings, and I'll put 2. You can do it however you want to do it. It's just up to how you prefer to. But let's just say that's my typical breakfast, and that's one way of putting it in. Another way of putting in the food is by using the barcode scanner, which is a lot easier actually. So we can go to add food again, and I have a can of tuna here. And instead of reading the label and trying to input it directly into it, just press the barcode scanner and scan the code, and it will pop up how much it is on the myfitnesspal. So 37 grams is the recommended serving size, but you can change this to 1 container. I typically eat 1 container, but again, you can always change it however you want. So let's say this is my typical breakfast, and I have this pretty regularly. If you want to save this meal, so next time when you add it again, you don't have to individually add these same items, you can go down here and press the dots and save the meal. So let's save this meal as my go-to breakfast. And double check everything. You can share it publicly or friends. And also, that's my typical breakfast. It's got all the items in there. You can put in directions if it's a recipe that you had. And yeah, that's pretty easy. So I'll save that, and it's been created. So for example, if I want to plan my meals, I can go to the next day, tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. Let's say Thursday, I'm gonna have the exact same meal. I'm going to add my food. I'm going to go to meals, and we're gonna go to my go-to breakfast. It's gonna put that up and double check it and add it. And it's automatically added in, so you don't have to put it individually, each item for your breakfast. So it takes a little bit of time to set up your MyFitnessPal and saving your meals or copying meals, but it's well worth it because if you start tracking your food, you can definitely manage it. And it's a great way to see how much protein you're getting, and carbs and fats. So if you can really boil it down to a quantifiable number and see what you can change and what you can add to your diet, it's really good for long-term health and benefit for not only yourself but also for a trainer that can look into the app for you and tell you, hey, you should be eating more of this, or maybe you should cut back on this. But MyFitnessPal is just one of many apps you can use. I personally just use MyFitnessPal, but yeah, you can use any app to track your food. So that's how you use MyFitnessPal. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.